Today's Sunshine Note is titled Insomnia. That night the king could not sleep, so he ordered the book of the Chronicles, the record of his reign, to be brought in and read to him. Esther 6:1. When I woke up, I found myself lying cheek down in the middle of the sidewalk as busy students passed by on either side. I had somehow fallen asleep waiting for the bell to ring. I lay down right outside the classroom door and slept on the pavement. You are thinking, I must have been terribly tired, but that's not it. Actually, I have a strange talent that allows me to sleep just about anywhere on the earth. I've fallen asleep in treetops and on rooftops. One time I napped while swimming, a complicated story to explain. Occasionally, I've put my head down on a lunch table only to awaken refreshed 20 minutes later. I've slept through flights during which people all around me retched into barf bags because the turbulence was so horrible. I've slept in elevators and buses and boats and against 100 car windows. In college, I could sleep through any class and not miss a thing because the teacher's words were part of my dreams. So the night I awoke at 3 a.m. and couldn't return to my dreams seemed pretty strange indeed. I tossed, I turned, and I counted sheep. I thought about math to bore myself, but nothing worked. I had never in my life experienced this. Slowly, as the dark night hours wore on, I began to feel impressed that I was awake for a purpose. A certain friend kept returning to my thoughts, so I began to pray for that person. I prayed long into the night, and continued to pray until at long last, sleep finally came. That afternoon, I called my friend right away to see what was going on. Apparently, it had been the absolutely most pivotal night of this person's entire life. In Esther, we read that King Xerxes could not sleep. I believe that God kept him awake all night for a reason too. It was the night before the evil Haman was going to ask for Mordecai to be hung on the gallows he had built. Unable to sleep, the king decided to read through the entire history of his kingdom. He stumbled upon a story of Mordecai's bravery and decided to reward him in the morning, not knowing that in the process he had just saved his life. If God ever keeps you up into the night, it's for a good reason. Be still and listen to his leading. You never know when you might be needed to intervene for another life. May God bless you.